Hey guys, how you're doing? Hope you're doing great today. So today's video is about mommy's boy. As a lady, have you ever at any point in your life dated a mommy's boy? How was it? Well, I would like to share all these stitches with you guys of what people have to say concerning mommy's boy and how to recognize one just in case you haven't fallen in the trap of dating one. So let's watch.
I don't think a lot of men realize that their mother is in love with them. Fellas, it's not normal for your mother to be hostile to your girlfriend or wife. Unwarranted, of course. If she's a piece of shit, she's a piece of shit. And if she is, why are you with her? But if you hear your own mother saying, oh, she's taking you away from me, oh, you always side with her instead of me, it's giving side piece behavior. And I bring this up, a lot of men are like, no woman's ever gonna love me like my mama does. They're not supposed to. Maternal love is supposed to be different from romantic love. A lot of times this happens either from single mothers or women who are married to absolute pieces of crap and they latch onto their sons for the emotional needs that their husbands don't give them. And when they finally come across a woman who's willing to bring it up and be like, that's odd. You dudes get super defensive of your mother. Oh, well, she's all I've ever had. She raised me. Yeah. And if she wasn't unhealthily attached to you, she would want you to find happiness. She should want to have a healthy relationship with the woman that you choose to spend your life with. Your mother should not be fighting for your attention. I don't necessarily blame a lot of men for going along with this because they don't know. They grew up and they thought it was normal. But when you have a woman who loves you and she cares about you and they sit you down and they say, this is a problem, maybe listen to her.
Do you know what the science is?
Yeah, go on.
I've said this before.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again. So, yeah, you have those mothers who are like obsessed and no one's ever going to be good enough for their son, blah, blah, blah. Because basically, apparently the science is they were unfulfilled in their relationship. They didn't ever really get the man of their dreams.
Yeah.
They just got like, a nice man, a good husband,
but
whatever.
they weren't obsessed with him.
So basically, when they have a son, it's their opportunity to make their son into the man of their dreams. They make him
Absolutely.
very polite, very respectful, just like in their eyes, like good as
The
gold, can
perfect
do
man.
no wrong, the perfect man.
Would marry him if it
she
wasn't
could.
his son.
So then it's like the point that no girl will ever be good enough. And then it's like the mothers, of course, spend all these years, building their sons into these what they see as amazing men.
Yeah.
And then a girl comes in and takes him away.
Yeah.
So
And he's
they
gone.
get to reap the rewards and not the mother.
Absolutely.
So that's apparently the science behind it.
There are mother-in-laws that are like, I don't want my daughter-in-law to enjoy my son when I didn't enjoy my husband.
Yeah.
So the enjoyment that I didn't do with my husband, I want to be spoilt by my son.
What's the biggest red flag in a nigga?
Him being a mommy's boy.
What's wrong with a mama's boy?
Like, there's just too many men that be like, too like with their mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good, but don't be up your mom's like ass, bro. Like, and with the mom too, like she be all up your ass. Like, that's OD. I don't like that shit.
How would you feel if your nigga had a female gym partner?
Is he dumb?
Like, what if you walk in, like, she's stretching him out, feel me? Like, stretching him
Like,
out.
I'm beating both their ass. Like, you dumb?
But don't you trust your nigga?
Yeah, but like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's weird. I could be a nigga. I go to the gym. I work out. There's
There you go.
YouTube. There's YouTube. You need no fucking. Are you dumb?
Just imagine you as a woman dating a mommy's boy or you are married to a mommy's boy. I can imagine how terrible such relationship and marriage would be. Imagine marrying a man or dating a man who cannot take his own decision as a man. He must have to go meet his mommy. He must have to get his mommy's opinion in everything, even as a married man. Before you take a decision, before you do anything in your family, you will meet your mommy. Mommy must do this, mommy must do that. At the end of the day, your wife and or the girl, your fiance, your girlfriend, or whoever she is to you, will have to be dragging your attention from your mother. Like, all your attention as a man is directed to your mom. You don't even remember if you have any other woman in your life. Imagine how it will be for that lady. Guys, I would like us to continue to watch the remaining part of this stitches, and when we are done watching, at the end of the video, we'll come back to talk about it. So let's continue to watch.
You come into a man's life and you feel like you got to compete with his mother for his attention, his time, his priority, that is not a relationship for you. Some men are still emotionally dependent on their mothers. And those mama's boys ain't ready to be husbands, ain't ready to protect and provide for you, to prioritize you, to look after your needs because they're too preoccupied with trying to satisfy their damn mother. The Bible talks about how a man will leave his mother and his father and stick with his wife. What I look like having my spiritual threefold core, my soulmate, competing with my mother for my attention. If this man is a mama's boy, he ain't ready to be your husband. He got to divorce himself from his mama first. Just like you can't date a married man, you cannot date a man that's married to his mother emotionally. Everything they do is to please their mother, and you're secondary. You cannot have a healthy, functional relationship with a man that's supposed to be your leader if he's still following his mother. I don't see how y'all put up with like this.
When we see that you are too dependent on your mother, we know what that means. That means that you expect a torch to be passed and us then to mother you. And then you know what happens after that? Then we're too mothering and smothering. And then it's our fault and we're too controlling. It is a red flag off the bat. Run for the fucking hills if you are dating a mommy's boy.
What's the biggest red flag in a nigga?
Him being a mommy's boy.
What's wrong with a mama's boy?
Like, there's just too many men that be like too like with their mom, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good, but don't be up your mom's like ass, bro. Like, and with the mom too, like she be all up your ass, like that's OD. I don't like that shit.
How would you feel if your nigga had a female gym partner?
Is he dumb?
Like, what if you walk in, like, she's stretching him out, feel me, like, stretching him
Like,
out?
I'm beating both their ass, nigga, dumb.
But don't you trust your nigga?
Yeah, but like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's weird. I could be a nigga. I go to the gym. I work out. There's YouTube. You need no fucking. Are you dumb?
Are you in a relationship with a mama's boy? Someone recently said, you need to accept that the mother comes first. And I thought, hell no. You need to stand your ground here. There can only be one woman in the house, and it ain't mama. Of course, we want to be respectful. We don't want to undermine the role of mother. It's a very important role. But you need to explain to your partner that you're his person. And while you respect his attachment to his mom, he needs to be focused on forming an attachment to you so that you guys can form a happy, healthy, and close relationship.
If I was a woman in this lifetime, which I'm not, but if I was, I would very much pay attention to the relationship the guy I was interested in had with his mom, because it's going to tell you a lot about how your relationship with him is going to go. If he has a codependent relationship with his mom, you will never be the first woman in his life, and that's going to be a big problem, especially if you intend to have kids and to build a family. Some moms don't want to let go of their precious baby boy because their whole identity is wrapped up in that. That goes to codependence, and now they have dysfunctional relationships with other women.
So here are two signs that you are dating a mama's boy who doesn't know he's a mama's boy, because mama is married to him and controls him in the back end and he has no clue. So number one is a mama's boy who doesn't know he's a mama's boy. The nature of his relationship with his mom suddenly changes right after he meets you, or things are starting to get serious. They change. Either she will fall out with him, she will start a fight, she will start contention, there will start big conflict because she is drawing and calling his energy back to her. And they fight as if they're lovers. They fall out as if they're lovers. And it's a big fallout, and he's preoccupied with her because she's calling his energy back. The other one is when she starts to chase him. All of a sudden, they used to speak maybe every so often, a few times a week. Now she calls him every day, and they have very long conversations. This break in pattern, you will feel your partner's energy pulling back. That's a mark.
So welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Now, as a woman, you already dating a guy and you've seen all of this traits. He cannot take his personal decision without seeking his mom opinion on it. Everything he wants to do, he must seek his mom opinion, even as a married man or as a matured guy who is supposed to take his own personal decision. And yet, you are dating such a man and you don't see that as a red flag. One thing I've noticed is that there are a lot of red flag. In fact, red big banner, because this one is more than the flag. That a lot of women will see, they will know but they will still continue with the relationship. That's, they will have to continue. At the end of the day, they will still marry that person, even when they know that there is problem. Because whether we like it or not, there is definitely going to be issues. Because two women cohabiting or staying together, maybe as a result of the man's mother coming to stay with the family, and that man is a mommy's boy, a man that must definitely take permission from his mother before he does anything, there will definitely be war. So when you see such things, when you see such red flag, you either choose to go off the relationship and look for someone else who is a man of his own. Don't get me wrong, it is very good for a man to have a good relationship with his mother. In fact, you as a woman, you will be the one to enjoy it when your husband have a good relationship with his mother, when he respects his mother, when he loves his mother. That love will reflect in you, the wife, as well. He will extend that love to you, the wife. But it's different from being a mommy's boy. A man can actually love his mother so much and still be a man of his words, still be a man that have his own words, not, oh, mommy, I want to do this. Mommy, let me tell my mommy first. I don't understand. So if you are a lady, if you are a girl, you are planning to get married, and you see some of this red flag and you ignore them, you continue with the relationship, you get married to such a man, don't complain later. You have to bear it because you already saw this. You knew from the onset that this man is a mommy's boy, and you continued. So you don't have to complain because you knew. He already made it plain and clear to you. So you don't have to complain. Guys, I would like to know from you, if you are a lady here watching me, have you ever been in a relationship with a mommy's boy? Like, he does everything from when his mommy gives him permission to do. He doesn't do anything that the mommy don't want him to do. Have you ever been in such a situation? Have you dated the mommy's boy? Drop your comment here in the comment section. And if you are a guy watching me right now, from all these videos that you've watched, do you think you actually have the traits of a mommy's boy? And do you think you need to change? Because it will not be easy and it will not be funny at the end of the day. So guys, drop your comments. And if you've watched me up to this very moment and you are yet to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and if it's possible, turn on the notification bell so that when I post a video again, you'll see it. I am Tracy, and right now I'll be signing out.